his time and attention on doing the right things for the Liberian people, on leading our country credibly, on solving the food crisis, on stopping the stealing. The sanctions are a result of their actions. The sanction is not a result of Alexander Cummings or anybody else speaking to the U.S. Congress. I remind the Liberian people, I remind the Liberian government that this issue of stealing, of corruption, has been trumpeted by the Americans. When the current ambassador was going to his confirmation hearing, he talked about that. When the assistant director for the National Security Council came for the bicentennial, she talked about that. When the United States ambassador to the United Nations, former ambassador to Liberia, talked about Liberia, she talked about that. When the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, in a tape recording, admitted to stealing from Liberian people, to being corrupt, that's what the government should focus on. If they stop those things, there will be no need for anybody to sanction them. So, this idea that somebody is lobbying, by the way, if they're not doing the right things and the government wants to sanction them, the government should sanction them. But they have to stop the reasons for the sanction. That's what the Liberian people should focus on. Why is the president not investigating, not prosecuting those people who stole from the Liberian people that were sanctioned? He said he would do that. We're still waiting for him to investigate. Let's get to the facts. That's what it should be focused on, and not about my conversations in the United States. We are talking to the Americans, the Canadians, and others about Liberia, about the opportunities our country presents, provides, about how they can come to help us, about how they can come to help with elections integrity. That's the focus of the conversation. And the government and President William should focus on better governance, improving the lives of the Liberian people, stopping the suffering of the Liberian people. If they do those things, they won't have to worry about who are speaking to the United States.